Good morning. It's Monday and I'm at the grocery store. It's Wise over there. And people are looking at me funny. It's okay. I'm in Mifflinburg, which is where I used to live here in Pennsylvania. And I have an opportunity to go walk on the trail. I'm gonna go behind him. So I used to live back here in this housing development. There's some, what do you call it? I guess they're townhomes. They're all connected together. And we rented one on the end. So it really felt like we had our own little house. We didn't really interact with the neighbors much. And we had a basement, which was really cool. So this way goes into town. If you follow the trail this way, you can go all the way down to the end of Mifflinburg. And this way goes towards Lewisburg, which is where I like to go because it's a little bit more rural. I've done both though. Like, I used to sometimes, if I wanted a shorter run, I would go into town. Sorry, I'm trying to get adjusted with my headphone. So I would go into town and run past Karen and, well, just Karen's parents, John's in-laws. And they saw me a couple times, which was kind of fun. It's like 7 in the morning, I'm out running, but it has been quite a while. Last time I was here, I just took pictures. This time I'd like to try to take some video. I won't show you the whole trail, but I used to start down there a ways and come here to this 1.5 mile marker. So the trail goes 1.5 miles behind me into Mifflinburg, and that's where it starts. This is the 1.5 mile marker. And I'd tap it. Ding. And then I could measure my distance based on those mile markers. And so I would walk, do my warm-up, walking down the trail here, tap the mile marker and start jogging. And that's how I would know how long my run was. Well, that plus like my GPS and stuff, but my GPS was not that reliable. It was nice to be able to judge it by physical mile markers. I'm already out of breath talking and walking. It's a little bit uphill, very barely, just enough. So I'm gonna walk a little ways, and then I do actually have to go grocery shopping, but I wanted to enjoy my trail without the kids and the husband. It's my trail. I just come out here multiple times a week, just literally walk across the parking lot, get on the trail and run. That's why I call it my trail. Nobody else's, it's mine. I always dreamed about buying one of these farms along the trail so that I could just get on the trail and go for a run. But they're like Amish farms, and the Amish and the Mennonites, they tend to keep their land in the family for generations. It's not going up for sale anytime soon. Squirrel. There's a couple of them. There's some businesses back here, some apartments. These are some of the row houses. Ours are not as nice as these, but these are also, I think you can buy these though. I think these are condos. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna walk up here to the bridge and then maybe I'll film a little more at the bridge. So standing right here, you can look over. That one on the end, that's our old apartment right there. It was 1 story. A couple doors down was 2 stories. We didn't have the 2 stories, we just had the 1. But we were on the end, and we had all this field and stuff to enjoy as our own. But I also just remembered my friend Josh used to live in one of these. I forget which one was his. In fact, it was him. He worked with me at Allergy Partners, and he gave us the phone number to the landlord so we could get a place, and I loved it there. It's so pretty. And like I said, just walk across the parking lot and here we are on the trail. My favorite place to be. This isn't really a bridge, but this is kind of what I was talking about that I'd film again. Because sometimes I'd finish my run by passing that tree by the dumpsters over there. You can't tell it's a dumpster, it's got a fence. by that fence where the dumpsters are hidden. I would finish my run by running past that tree, and then I would walk down that way to where the shade ends to kind of cool off, and then walk back as kind of my end of run cool down. But this is where I would get on the trail. Right here. Ta-da! Super easy. And my daughter learned to ride a bike in that parking lot. Right there. And I used to run around it's like a green area in the middle of the parking lot. I used to run circles when I couldn't get to the trail because it was too cold or wet, or maybe Annalise was sleeping and I couldn't leave her. I'd set the baby monitor outside and just run in the parking lot in circles. Not the best, but at least I got my run in. So pretty back here. I'm gonna walk a little more, enjoy it, maybe take some pictures. When I get to the other bridge, the actual bridge, I'll film some more, because that actually has a creek running under it. So when you're a runner, you kind of, well, at least I do, find landmarks to kind of guide where you do what you do. This spot here is paved because this is a tractor access for these farms. There's a gate right there. So they would cross the road here. That's why it's paved, and go to their field there. And I used to, if I walked from there to here, this is where I would pick it up, start running. Depends on what I was doing for my warm-up and how long my run was going to be. If I was going to do a longer run, I usually would try to do a longer warm-up. I was kind of impatient though, just want to run. But you also don't want to get injured, so you got to do a warm-up. The birds out here are just going crazy. You can hear it. I heard cows earlier too. There's cows over there. Just walking between farms like you do in Pennsylvania on the rail trail. This used to be a railroad trail, or railroad track, I mean, and they turned it into the trail, just like Centennial back in Washington. But I feel safer here. You're gonna see a lot of people exercising here, and then you see a lot of like Amish and Mennonite people. This is cool. Whatever this plant is, it looks like birds. I thought they were birds clinging to that stem. So whatever that is, that's cool looking. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. Just how nice it is and how it feels safer here. Because you're running between active farms, it's not empty land. There's actually people going about their day, doing their business. You'll see a lot of Amish and Mennonite riding their bikes up and down the trail. I think I may have seen the occasional horse, but not often, if they even allow horses anymore. I don't know. They don't allow motor vehicles. No motors allowed, just like Centennial. Look how pretty. You can see why I loved it. I would get up early just to do this before I went to work. You can imagine how great my work day was after doing a run on the trail in this kind of beauty and peace. It was nice. This is why I want our farm to have some kind of long driveway or trail like this, so I can take advantage. There's like a propane store over there. More squirrels coming up on the bridge here. And another farm that's really pretty. So here is the 2-mile marker. So if I turn around now, I get 1 mile, because that's half a mile. So doubling back. Oh, hello, squirrel. Do you want your picture taken? No? Okay, goodbye. Enjoy your walnut. I don't want your walnut. So this is the actual bridge. Like it's actually going over water. The other one is more of a railing. I called it a bridge, it's not really. But there's like this mucky water here. Occasionally you'll see frogs and ducks. Not much else here. It's pretty though. I bring the kids here sometimes, and well, it was just Annalise at the time, but look for ducks and things. Because it's like so slow moving, if it's moving at all, it's like a pond almost. It's very mucky over there, kind of gross. But here's the other side. There's fish. See the fish? Pretty neat. So much life. There's a church. No, that's not the church. Is it? That might be the church. We went there when we were looking around for a church in the area. Decided on Buffalo Valley, which is west, just west of Mifflinburg. It's a nice place. Lovely people. I'm gonna walk just a little bit farther, not too much, because I do still have to get back and do groceries, but I don't wanna. If I kept going here, a little ways down, there is like a stop, like a pavilion with, what do you call it? I can't talk. It's a pavilion with picnic tables, and there's a couple of, at least there used to be, a couple of porta potties. Someone's coming. But I'm not going that far. I'm just going to go a little bit farther and then turn around, go back and do groceries. Get back to my babies. So pretty. So I made it to the crossroad. This is Buffalo Creek Road. It's really not that far, but it's calling me to go further. I want to go. I can't. I have to go back. I'll have to come back another day and try to go further. But you can see how beautiful it is. Surrounded by farms. Oh, hey, you can get local beef. There's a sign there. You probably can't read it. It says cattle born here, raised here. You can buy some beef. There's a little farm stand right here. Doesn't have anything on it right now, but this little thing is like a planter. 2 years ago, I stole zinnia seeds from here and grew them in my own garden. I still have some. If they're viable, I'll grow them again. I love zinnias. But you can tell, like, I need everybody to understand how much I love this trail, because it's just, I don't know, it became a part of me, I guess. And I miss it so much. I'd like something like this on our farm, or near our farm. I wish everybody could see it and love it as much as I do. I can't force you to love it, I guess. But maybe you get a taste of it just from watching this video and seeing how pretty it is. Well, here we are, getting towards the end of my walk on the trail. I'm very sad. It is getting warmer out. It's supposed to be hot today, so I get it. I do have to go back. And I'm certainly not in as good a shape as I used to be, so I'm probably going to be sore after walking over a mile. But it was a beautiful walk. So relaxing, and I just miss it so much. So I'm glad I did it. Now I have to go walk some more around the grocery store, but that's okay. Won't be too long. And then I will be heading back, put groceries away, pick up the kids because they're at the camp, and then heading over to the Arnesons for dinner. Anyway, that's it for this walk on the trail, my favorite place. Hope you liked it. You probably don't like it as much as I do because you're not here. But I do hope you liked it.